Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's Sunday. Where did the weekend go? Okay, so I'm like cleaning these glasses. Got my Barbie shirt on. I'm a Barbie girl for life. So good morning, happy Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend because it's back to work tomorrow. Okay, so my weekend was great. I did a little small event, but then I cut that short. I was with Big Brother and we were talking, and so we had to dip out so we can have a real conversation. So just want to people to realize if you love someone, you should show them at all times, whether it's your family, your best friend, your cousin. Um, it's really important to spend time with people you love because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Okay, so I want to say it's so important, you know, to stay in contact with the people you love. Spend time, make memories, have a good time, laugh. Laugh is good for the soul. Sorry for the background, but I didn't think the sun was going to be that bright. But so we hung out for a while. It was good. Came back here for her husband a small. We went to Milk and Honey yesterday. And that glare again. We went to Milk and Honey yesterday. For some reason, I cannot clean these daggone glasses. Um, The food was great. The customer service was great. It was awesome. The people kept staring at me, which was weird. I thought that was like kind of auspicious, but I don't know if they recognized me, but they didn't say anything. So it was just weird to be stared at for a long time. But anyway, so today I want to talk about what, if you notice behind me, is Crave, the original first book, right? Which is, because some people don't understand it. So I'm going to give you a little, I'm cleaning my thing. Um, which is the first book, which is short stories, which turns into their own book. Okay. It's every bit of between Crave and Crave I Can't Breathe. I'm going to say it's about 20 books total that can come out, those first two books. Most people don't understand it, which I don't understand because if you read it, it's a story and then it gives you a question behind the end of the story. So that's what it is. It's an introduction to Crave and all the books that will come from Crave. As you can see, My Girls, um, which actually leads to Master and Mercedes. Okay. So you have Master Mercedes, My Girls, So it's Crave. The first two chapters is in the first book. The third chapter is in Crave I Can't Breathe. And then the fourth chapter. So if you notice, if you look at Master Mercedes, which I don't have a book up here. Oh, no, I don't. Um, but when you open it, it says the fourth chapter. And it's because it already started. So you might have to go back. Well, if you can jump in and read it and be like, I can figure it out, which is nothing but the introduction of how they met, you know. But the real story is in the fourth book, which, you know, but you have to read My Girls because My Girls takes you, it give you clues of Master and Mercedes, right? I'm doing something, this ponytail I got going on here. So mm, when you read My Girls, it'll lead you, and then once you read it, you'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. But then when you read my Master and Mercedes, you're going to be like, oh, Ebony. Then you're gonna be like, oh shit. And then you're going to go back and read My Girls again. And then it's not My Girls again. After Master and Mercedes is Master and Mercedes Welcome Ebony. So you need to know who Ebony is. That's why you have to read My Girls. Because all that turns into, yeah. Mm. That's strong. I made it too strong this morning. Whoa, bouncing off the wall. I am going to Zumba, hopefully. We'll see. I'm gonna be late probably, but I'm going. Get 10 minutes in. No, half an hour. I stay by the door just in case. He be trying to work somebody out and nobody got time for that. Anyway, but good morning. I hope you're having a great day starting. I hope you had a great weekend, actually. Um, like I said, spend time. Me and Big Brother, we talked yesterday, and it was quite serious. So, um, love on the people you love. Seriously. I mean, not those rat bastards that, want something from you and can give zero fudges about you, but actually the people you love. Spend time with them. I'm telling you, because you just don't know. You never know. Okay. So let's talk about Jamaica. Now, hmm, I've been in a couple situations where we had to outrun a hurricane, um, but Jamaica, from what I've seen, it's like I see some of the stuff on TikTok and how the people are angry and that the hotel staff but you got to realize they're workers and they're doing their job. They don't own the place. My problem is the $750. Why would I give you that? Why would I? Now I understand I have to be patient. I'm stuck in a situation, um, but you have to check the weather when you're going to these islands. Okay, I've learned that from being on a cruise, and we had to outrun a storm. No fun, no fun at all. And you actually watching the storm. If you've been on a cruise ship, it's TVs, and you can actually watch. The captain tells you can watch, and you can see the storm and us like, and the storm is so that's something to be, you know, very worried about. And you should always check the weather. Know when hurricane season is. I learned that the hard way. And there was another situation I had. We were on a cruise and we went back to the port of Florida. Hotels were booked, shelters was full. We had basically we would have been sleeping outside. Couldn't get a hotel. What we did? Okay. We wound up renting a car and driving home from Florida. It was a long ride. Trying to outrun a storm. I forgot the name of the storm. But yeah, I was on a Carnival cruise ship. And I will never forget because it's my husband's birthday. I upgraded us to a what is it? Not the president. Was it a presidential suite? Oh, I don't want to know. It was expensive though. But I was like, this is ridiculous. And then we had to rent a car and we were driving. Because the first was like, what we're gonna do? We can't sleep on the street with our luggage. Like, so what are we gonna do? What the so we called we got a taxi. So we was waving one down. We finally got one. We got in, put our luggage in, and his name was Jesus. I said, Jesus, is that you? And they looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, I knew you would come. Like what? Anyway, I got issues. So, but that was a long, I think it was 10 to 11 hours. But let me tell you a story. What? And do I want to get into this? Well, we ended up getting pulled over by the police, but we'll tell that story another day. Anyway, so Jamaica, why you charge me $700 in the middle of a storm? Your credit card system work? I thought the power was down. What are you doing? And that's why you use American Express, honey. Because let me tell you something about American Express. I'm like, go ahead and run it. Because when I get back home, I'm getting on the phone with American Express and I'm be like, I didn't authorize that. And guess what American Express did? They take it back with no questions asked. I don't know if you know, but a lot of places don't take American Express. And that's the reason why. American Express is gangster. They will get your money back. Because at the end of the day, that's their money. And if you saying that you didn't authorize it, guess what? Uh, snatch, clock that. But I understand, and I see that people were so angry and so entitled. My thing is that one lady, she had a box of, I think it was grapes, and then like some not vegetables, but fruit salad, and I said fruit salad, and then a regular salad, and it was like, what is this? What is this? Where are you getting this full course meal from? Like that you want for breakfast? Do you not see the island? Do you not see what's going on outside? Don't be ungrateful. I don't understand why they wasn't thinking, my God, that they were alive. I don't understand that you survived that. I saw on the news that they found a infant baby. Oh my goodness. So the the entitlement. You know, you're trying to get back home. Your house is sitting there. Your house is waiting for you. These people don't have no house. And then think about the people that's working who are tending to you and probably don't have a house to go to when they finish tending to you. You understand? I mean, mm, you got to show some type of kindness because I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was me and I lived in Jamaica, and then you come downstairs with that, what? Let me go because I can go home and tend to my husband and my kids and see if we have a home left instead of sitting here dealing with this from you. Make it make sense. But some of the people were just so rude and nasty, and I was just like, "You have got to be joking." Don't worry about the $700 because we'll address that when we get home. When I get on the phone with the bank, my goal is to get out of here. And then I seen so many people cleaning up, not us. I didn't see us out there cleaning up, but there was a lot of people out there cleaning up, helping trying to get the resort back together. And I seen one guy, he said, I forgot where he was staying, but he was just like, his hotel was awesome. He still had clean sheets. They were still trying to, I mean, the food wasn't perfect, but he was like, he didn't care as long as his stomach didn't growl. And that's what I'm talking about. My heart goes out to Jamaica. I don't even know how that works. Do FEMA help them? Like, how does that? They probably don't. I don't think so. But they have to rebuild and fix up everything. And then um, when are they coming home? Like, how long do you have to stay there? When are they going to open the airport? Huh. These are questions. I got 21 questions. Like, these are questions you should be asking. It's talking about worrying about the box lunch you got. You got something. One lady was like, they got all they do is eat apples here. Girl, they gave you something so your stomach won't growl. You empty burrow. Do you understand that? Like, anyway, my heart goes out to Jamaica and for the entitled Americans. Ah, shame on you, really. You should be thanking God you're alive. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then the one hotel, this must have been an expensive hotel because they still have buffet. And let me tell you something. Them people stormed that place, like bust through the door, like they were starving. I watch my mouth. I'm gonna be good. It's Sunday. Anyway, so my heart goes out to Jamaica and anybody who have family there. I hope all is well. Get the airport back open so you can get them people out of there. So y'all can rebuild, and start your life all over again. Because what you don't need is the headache of rude people who don't appreciate and don't know how to show an act of kindness when you're going through something. It's really sad. It really is. Because at this point, I don't give a freak if they was giving us box cereal. I'm just gonna snack on this cereal. Might be diabetic afterwards, but I'm just gonna snack on this cereal till I get home. And eat them apples till I get home. You understand? Anyway, ungrateful as people. So anyway, Jamaica is beautiful. I believe it'll get back on its feet. And next time, people, please, I'm not gonna go all the way in for what I really want to say because I'm being good. It's Sunday. But people, please be nice to each other, help each other out, be kind. Like I said, you just never know. Reach out to the family you rock with. That's it. Mm, the family I rock with. Let's see. Who is very small. Anyway, so today, what I have planned, like I said, I'm going to Zumba, and then I'm gonna take granddaughter her grandbaby number one her coat. We got our new coat because it's getting cold outside. Drop her coat off and go to the grocery store and chill out, watch Lifetime. Anyway, had a great weekend. It was great, but then there was a little jab thrown into it, but it was still good. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Love life, love on your family, love on the people that love you. Always remember when you enter a room and the people smile at you, that's where you should be. But if you enter a room and they don't smile, you should exit. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy your day. Be kind to one another. Pick up my book, support Black business. Hit the like button. I'm going to say this every time I get on live because I'm Krave. Anyway, have a good day. I don't know what the hell. Let me go. Have a good day.